Defining the expression critical thinking is a challenge because it refers to different concepts, abilities, and activities. Nevertheless, we can begin to understand what it means when we realize that thinking critically involves at least three different skills: ability to identify arguments as well as fallacies, the ability to provide evidence for one's own claims, and the ability to question statements in light of the best available information. Critical thinking is about analyzing what is said and assessing it carefully based on evidence. This means that you need to comprehend how language is used to express conclusions. Everyone uses arguments to express conclusions. Therefore, arguments are all around us in political debates, courtrooms, in science, and even in our personal lives. But what is an argument? An argument is a connected series of sentences called premises that are intended to give reasons or evidence of some kind for a sentence, called the conclusion. For instance, if I say, humans are animals, animals are mortal. Therefore, humans are mortal. I'm providing an argument with two premises and one conclusion. Although arguments have standard forms, in our daily lives they don't appear so distinctly organized. There are many forms of expressing them, so we must develop the ability to recognize arguments as they occur in ordinary speech and writing. A tip for recognizing arguments is to look for the presence of special words, called indicator words, that signal the presence of either premises or conclusions of arguments. For instance, the word therefore serves to introduce conclusions as well as consequently, necessarily, hence, it follows that. Words that frequently indicate premises are because, since, for, and for the reason that. For example, consider the following statement. Since I'm pregnant and I have read the pregnant woman must not drink alcohol, it follows that I must not drink alcohol. Here, the word since indicates two premises. I'm pregnant, and pregnant woman must not drink alcohol. And the conclusion, I must not drink alcohol, is indicated by the expression it follows that. Another key element is to understand the difference between arguments and other linguistic devices that people use in order to make us believe what they say. Advertising is notorious for persuasive claims about products. Some advertisements present scientific arguments for their claims, for example, by describing tests performed by independent laboratories, but many, however, present no actual arguments for their claims. We have all seen ads that show beautiful and athletic people drinking the advertised brand of whiskey, but one may correctly ask, what is the relationship between being athletic and drinking whiskey? These ads employ emotional and social pressure in place of rational arguments to influence people to use their products. They're designed to suggest that using these products will let us share the fashionable life portrayed in the ad. Failure to distinguish between certain devices, such as psychological persuasion and factual evidence that supports an assertion, is an intellectual mistake. Such a mistake is called a fallacy. Avoiding fallacies is a key aspect of critical thinking.